guys, because of the pandemic, the world is at stake. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Okay, so hi guys, welcome back. Today we are gonna be making steak, and along it we're gonna be also be doing a mushroom sauce. And as you can see, it's a T-bone steak. So we're gonna move it over to the plate here to marinate it. And so what we're gonna use to marinate: salt and pepper, and optional is this brown sugar. And we're just going to quickly marinate it. And with this steak, less is best. So we don't want to put too much of seasoning on it because we're just marinating it. Sprinkle some salt and this. Look at this. Okay, so once you've done that, I'm gonna flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. And we're gonna be doing this on the grill. And because it's summer, or almost summer, we're trying to do a lot of things outside to make good use of the weather. Okay, and now we're almost done with this. And now we're just gonna let this marinate, and then we can move on. Okay, so while our steak is marinating, we're going to start on our garlic mushroom sauce. So what we're gonna be needing is oil, garlic, salt and pepper, milk, flour, butter, and of course our mushrooms. So we're going to start by adding in some olive oil. Just a little. Okay. And after we add in the oil, we're gonna add our mushrooms. And you can add in however much you want. I'm just adding in this much. And let's mix it. And now we're gonna add in our butter and our garlic. And the reason why we're adding in our butter and garlic after the mushrooms is because we don't want it to burn. I'm gonna give this a nice mix. And while this is doing that, we're going to move over here to make our roux. And for the roux, we're gonna need flour and milk. And what we have 2 tablespoons of flour, and we're gonna add it into 1 cup of milk, just like this. And now we're gonna stir. And you wanna make sure all the bubbles are out because you don't want it to be clumpy. You just want a nice smooth texture. And just work it in. Because if you put it in the mushroom without it, like if it's clumpy when you put it in, then it's not gonna cook right. So after this, we're going to let the mushrooms cook, and after that we can continue. Alright guys, okay, I'm just going to tell you off the bat, this smells incredible. So it's been a few minutes, and our mushrooms have cooked. All the garlic and the butter and the mushrooms blending together. I'm going to say that's a nice smell. Okay, and now we're ready to add in our roux. So here we have our flour and our milk, and we're gonna just quickly pour this in. And the magic trick with roux is to work with it while it's cooking. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna whisk it constantly, so because we want it to thicken. So we just want to quickly whisk it. You see how everything's clumping up? That's because it's cooking. Okay, so mine's getting thicker, and I definitely need more milk, so this is like about another cup. Just pour it in, because I don't want it to get like too clumpy. And just mix it again, and this is for the flour to cook, so we want to make sure it's the right amounts. Okay, and then we're going to keep whisking it, and yeah, this looks much better. Okay, let's give this another nice mix. And let's try to get rid of some of the clumps here from previously. Oh, it just, all of it coming together. Wonderful. Alright, and I think we can add in our salt and pepper now. So I'm just going to continue this with my left hand. I'm not a lefty, so. So salt and pepper to taste. Just sprinkle in some. Not great at multitasking here. Okay, we're going to try this again. And just keep adding in, because not a lot is coming out at once. Alright, this is good. And just sprinkle in some salt. Okay, just gonna mix it again. And we're just gonna keep whisking, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after. Alright guys, so while our mushroom sauce is cooking, we're gonna be working with the steak. And I'm gonna hand it off to my dad because he is the grill master in our family. So he'll tell you a bit more about the steak.
So we have our grill on. It's heated to about 500 degrees. It's nice and hot. We're just going to quickly put some oil on it. Just a simple paper towel with some oil. And we're just going to baste it on the grill. Just be careful, it's very, very hot. You want to do this to prevent the steak from sticking. You can also use a brush to get this done as well. Then we're going to take our steaks, which are about an inch in length or thickness. Place them on that grill. You can hear the sound. That's the sound you do want to hear. So like I said, these are 1 inch thick steaks, starting from around 500 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to leave this for at least 5 to 6 minutes for a medium cook. Important thing to do is to close this, and we will flip it once over and let it cook, and then we'll check for the tenderness, and then we should be able to take that out.
Okay, so this has been cooking for a little while, and do you see how the sauce thickened? And this is like the perfect consistency, how we like it. And at this point, you can go crazy. You can add in cheese, you can add in butter, just do whatever you want with it. And after you do that, or not doing that, we can plate it. So here we have our nice thing, and it's fancy, which I like about. So we're just gonna scoop it all in here. And we're gonna continue to plate it. It's a nice thick sauce, and it smells lovely. Look at all of that. I love plating like sauces because it just falls together so well. And just gonna keep putting in. I'm gonna eat like half of this. It's looks so good, and it's also like my favorite. We make this for a lot of special occasions, and I really enjoy it. Okay, pretend you do not see that mess over there, but that tastes good. And we're just gonna sprinkle it with cheese like this. And we also over here, we made baked potatoes, and we put sour cream on it with some salt and pepper, and we also made a nice salad, and this goes along so nicely. Look at all of this. This meal is fit for a king. Alright, now we're just gonna join this with the steak, and I'll see you guys in a minute.
Okay guys, it's been about 5 minutes, and we want to flip these over. It should be nice and seared on one side. Look at that. Some nice grill marks on them as well. That's very well seared. Now we want to leave that for maybe about another 3 minutes on the other side so that cooks. Okay guys, let's just check this out now. It's been about 3 minutes. That looks great. We're just gonna feel that. Feels nice and soft and tender. This should be ready. We're just gonna flip that over once more. The other side is seared very well. This is medium, which is how it should be. Any more and it's gonna get too tough. I'm gonna start plating these. That sizzle is great. So now that we have these plated, we can continue.
Right here we have it, guys. Our full meal, and look at everything here. The steak, the baked potatoes, the mushroom sauce, and the salad. Guys, this is great. I cannot wait to eat this. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next time.